shout out my guy LB, man, seriously, because he just put out a great video talking about the offensive line. And it is great. PFF, we know what they do. Sometimes I don't like it, sometimes I do. But I gotta agree with this one. But it's one person that really sticks out and we need to talk about, for real, the best position coach in the game. And I think it's hands down Yoda. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, I appreciate if you hit that sub button that's right down. There it is. Hit that sub button right there. And also, it's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. Last but not least, man, gotta hit the like button for your boy, man. Push the content out there. People can see your boy. More people can see your boy. More people can buy the merch. You know what I mean? We'll be in a link in the description. And hopefully I can quit my job. Fresh facts today is Cowboys fans. This is for y'all.
Now we look at our 10-day forecast. It's looking a little bit like those Dallas Cowboys is peaking in the 90s.
I'm just saying, y'all living in the past, man. Y'all living in the VCR days. You know what I mean? Before there was CDs. Y'all living in those days, man. And y'all need to stop it. Y'all have won nothing. Holla at your boy, man. We just won a Super Bowl 5 years ago. All right. PFF has graded the offensive line number one. And to me, it's not even a debate because it's not even just the starting five. It's depth. When you talk about the situation of us having guys that just sometimes has been thrown in there. It didn't work. What was that, 2019, when you want to talk about the dude Brown coming over here, Malcolm Brown, and a whole lot of dudes, and old Petta. I still don't like him. But those dudes are not really homegrown. When you talk about, to me, the best position coach in the NFL, what he has done. You talking about a guy in Jordan Mailata who I thought, and I'm wrong for this, or maybe I couldn't. I could be wrong. I thought Jordan Mailata, because of the fact that he played a aggressive sport, that he would be better at defensive end and he would be a beast. But no, Jeff Stoutland said, nah, let me do something with this guy. A guy that never played football. And in 4 years, he turned him around to be an all-pro. We're probably going to be an all-pro this year. Think about that. Think about Jeff Stoutland. Like, when you look at the offensive line, it has been the best in football for the last, 6, 7 years? It really has. Now, shout out to Andy Reid because he really set that tone for making sure that we had a good offensive line, drafting guys, getting guys, the Rungans of the world, and all those kind of guys. So shout out to him, but Jeff Stoutland has took it to another level. They said that he was supposed to go to college, supposed to go to a college team last year. Glad that didn't happen because you need this guy. And then getting our second round pick and being able to groom him too. Look what he did with Landon Dickerson. Now, Landon Dickerson has all the measurables. He has all the talent. He has all the speed. He has everything that you want in an offensive lineman. But to me, I thought that was enough to say, all right, that guy can take over for Kelsey. They said, nah, we're going to let Kelsey pick his guy. And he did that. And he did that. So when you look at the situation, man, the depth that this offensive line got, what Jeff Stoutland has done with Jordan Mailata, I mean, the list goes on and on. The Matt Pryors who they traded for, I mean, not traded for, but traded after drafting him, the only guy in 2018 to not get a contract. And you lose Derek Brooks. How many people, I said Derek Brooks, excuse me, Brandon Brooks. How many people can lose their right guard and they're starting all pro, Hall of Fame, yes. Brandon Brooks should be in the Hall of Fame and not lose a beat. How many teams can you say can do that? And that is because the fortitude of, yes, Howie Roseman saying that we're going to draft offensive linemen, but it's also on a position coach, man. This guy, I'm trying to tell you, man, you got to crown him. You got to put the crown on his head and say that he's the best position coach in the game. And it's crazy because offensive lineman is not sexy. So if this guy was any other position developing the way he's been developing, he would have been gone. But to me, I don't want to hold him back, but I am glad that he's here. So to me, he deserves a raise or whatever you can do. Give him some stock in the Eagles, whatever. Because, man, when you look at what this kid has done, but when you look at what this man has done, time in and time in, just getting offensive linemen and grooming them. Like losing Jason Peters, and then you just go right to Jordan Mailata and you don't miss a beat. Teams don't do that. Teams lose a Hall of Fame left tackle, a Hall of Fame right guard, and then they just, the offensive line just goes in shambles. And having Kelsey as that guy to be the quarterback of that offensive line, to help everybody, to even help Jalen Hurts. Man, I mean, as much as we grind Howie up, as much as we grind the team up, it's one thing that we can't really grind them up about. Yes, miss on receivers. Yes, you got a Ray guard. Yes, you got a instead of getting Justin Jefferson. Yes, you got a J.J. Arthur-Whiteside, who I was going to talk about the wide receiver core today, but we're going to do that tomorrow. To do this, man, we got to understand the foundation and what the Philadelphia Eagles consider the most important part, and that's starting in the core. And that has won us a championship. And that has got us to 6 NFC championships in the last 26 years. You know what I mean? Didn't get over the hump. Finally did when we got T.O., but a lot of that was because of the defense and the offensive line. This offensive line has been the best for more than half a decade, and I think it's going unnoticed, but not to me, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.